Conditions are high and dry for us. For now, we could see a little rain tomorrow morning out of this weather system approaching from the northwest. As you can see, a cold front's coming with that, so that's going to change up our temperatures later this week. It definitely will not be calm later this week across the Gulf. Tropical storm Idalia just now moving past Cuba and on the verge of becoming a hurricane, so it's only about 4 miles per hour away. And because the Gulf of Mexico is even warmer than bath water at this point, this storm is going to rapidly intensify, looking at a major hurricane in the coming days. So if you know anybody in Florida, make sure that they are well aware and keeping an eye on this. Expected to get to that hurricane strength shortly after midnight or so tonight, and then making landfall as of Wednesday. You can see as it approaches Florida, already up to a Category 2, if not stronger than that. Again, because the water's so warm, it's going to keep fueling that storm, so possibly up to a Category 3 as it makes landfall sometime late Wednesday morning, then churns up the coast from there. So the Carolinas may be impacted by some rain and storm surge out of that weather system. So something to monitor in the coming days. For us, it's really quiet. If anything, we're 10 degrees warmer tonight. We're looking at the low 60s rather than the low 50s like we saw last night, so feeling a little bit more like August. And then going into the afternoon, we'll have to keep an eye out for a lot of sunshine after a brief round of rain. You can see Future Track here really holding off on the showers, so that's why we only have a slight chance for rain going as of tomorrow. May have a couple hit or miss showers in the morning, and then dry and mostly sunny in the afternoon. 82 for the high temperatures. We do warm up a little bit over today and back to typical levels for this time of year. Later this week, we cool back off again because of that cold front coming through, so we'll be back down into the low 70s for Wednesday. And overall, just a lot of really quiet and sunny days through the work week. By the time we get to the weekend, though, much different story. We're heating up plenty. May not get to the levels that we saw last week, but we'll start to approach that territory. Thankfully, it will not be quite as humid as last week. So even though we've got the low 90s in the forecast for Sunday and Monday, may even have to inch some of these days up into the mid 90s. That's something we're keeping an eye on in the forecast trends for later this week. But the high humidity stays away, so it's not going to feel like the 120s, maybe only the upper 90s. Either way, looking at a hot holiday weekend just around the corner. After several tranquil days, you can see lots of sunshine, temperatures jumping back and forth from the low 70s to the low 80s through the work week. We then get into the holiday weekend. At least it's dry and sunny no matter what temperature it is. That bodes well for any outdoor plans. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather could stay hot, though, next week. We get deeper into September, and it's feeling a little bit more like July as we stay in the upper 80s to middle 90s at times. So as kids head back to school, it's definitely looking quite hot. Now, the 4-degree guarantee hit the bullseye today, which is a perfect way to set a new record in the 4-degree guarantee jackpot. 546, aiming for 600 by the end of the week.